Okay. So, the more I look at them, the more I realize that I'm at a length where I'm kind of like looking at a mullet-esque kind of dreadlock look. And if I cut the blonde parts on the top, it'll keep it that way. And I'll stay with those layers and uneven lengths. So, the plan is, if I just take a little bit off the bottom row, then it'll be more like a bob. And then, as it grows out, I can cut the blonde parts off the rest. So essentially, do my big chop in stages. So right now, I am separating top part that I won't be touching from bottom part, which I will. So, yeah, okay. This one I'm not going to cut because this is all my son's hair. And then I want to make sure that I'm only cutting off the damaged part. So I'm going to kind of feel around on the tip because I can feel the damage. And then I'm just going to turn back now. Oh, weird. Keep in mind, my hair was originally blonde. So that yellow part's not like funk, that's just blonde. Cool, huh? In this moment, she realized she cut off way too much. So while I was editing this video, I realized that the traffic outside my house at that particular moment was really loud. And I was trying to be quiet because everybody else in my house was sleeping and I was awake and I couldn't go back to sleep and I was trying to find something quiet to do and I needed to do that day anyways because I was obviously over the whole mullet thing. Sorry, I just think it's super cool looking at the different colors that are inside. Because the dye doesn't get all the way to the inside, now they're all matured. I'll leave that one. Leave that one. I'm noticing the blonde part is not a uniform length on all of them, which I've talked about before. Can't remember which video it was, but I remember talking about it simply because the bleached hair, it was like it didn't mat in a uniform way. It was unpredictable. It would sometimes not mat on certain dreadlocks and then mat on others. It was just weird. So, I'm done now. Sorry I didn't talk during that. I got a little scared and I stopped talking because I didn't want to fuck up because, you know, my hair. One last one to do. I wanted to show you it. Okay. I want to keep it more than one. Just did two of them to kind of even them up, but there we go. That's the length we're looking at. Oh Jesus, thank you. I was so scared I was gonna do it like shorter than I was supposed to, and then it's gonna look weird, but it actually looks better. We're back at a bob, but we don't have a mullet. Alright. Okay, so now in like 6 months when this needs it done, I'll do that. Maybe longer, maybe longer. Maybe I'll put like some light brown dye in the tips or something. But I wanted to like do it. There's a little conversation piece. Scan over that kind of thing. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna go ahead and talk about what's on the inside of dreadlocks. We're gonna go ahead and do that. Hold on a second. Sorry if I sound congested and shit, I am. It's my allergies. So, notice I did not get purple all over all of these. Like, there's some blue in places and stuff. So, obviously, my dye job's not perfect. But I've been getting compliments all over the place. I'm like, cool. It doesn't smell bad. Smells like it smells kind of like lavender, which would be my shampoo. This green, I know. That's dye. It's just hair dye. So for anybody who wants to troll my comment section, like, what are you talking about? Dude, that's dirty with that green shit. Full cut hair dye. I got this one right after my blonde part. And right after my blonde section is a section where my hair shedded. And you can see a little white dots on the end of the hairs. Like you can see them still attached to the hairs and everything. Like it's the root for sure. I don't know if you can see it, but I can see it. And this one turned all kinds of crazy colors. Look at that. This is a good one too. That's like the blonde I used to have. See, goes from purple to the blonde because it can't penetrate once they start getting mature, especially. I'm sorry, I just realized something looking at myself. These two don't look right. That one, but I go all the way through. That one was a Congo, so when I cut it off, the ends weren't Congo. So. And then this one is just going to stay like this because it's newer, so it's going to shrink. So all of this is going to turn into like dupe, and it's going to be like that hanging right there. I'm not even going to worry about cutting this one ever. Like, I'm probably just going to have this one extra long wrapped around this one because it does have my son's hair on the end. Let's look at one of these blue ones. Can't really separate it very good. I tried for you, but so you can really see deep in there, but so this one kind of doubled back on itself. Perfect example. Not even locked. It just doubled back on itself and made a lip and look like a dreadlock. This was the one that was like this. And then it had this little thing sticking out. And now, look at it. All I did was take the loop off of itself. Not even a true dreadlock at all. And the hair, look how weak this hair is. I barely pulled, man. It's fried hair. And it's just bleaching and bleaching and bleaching. And that's why it's unpredictable. because I completely destroyed the follicles. Some are more destroyed than others, you know. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you all of them and just do a real quick. I like it. I think it looks a lot better. I want to do some decoration on this one to make it look cuter. But other than that, might do a little bit of finger crocheting today. If I do, it'll be like these fringe pieces right here. Just finger crochet that real quick. Just got you. And then, yeah, no, I'm done with maintenance for the day. Like, you know, I don't do a ton of maintenance or anything like that. So I just wanted to come on while I was doing something, because I was doing something to my hair. So I oiled my hair yesterday. It's really hot here, so I figured why not. So the rest of my skin's dry. My scalp's probably dry as well. So I went ahead and did a nice deep oil with this oil mixture that I make. And this one is the one that has tea tree, rosemary, lavender, peppermint, rose absolute, and a few drops of vanilla extract, the good shit. And I think that's it, but I could be wrong. I could be forgetting something right now. It's early in the morning when I'm filming this. Like, I just woke up. I've got my coffee in a Jurassic Park cup, because, you know, I'm a mom and why not? And you know, to be real, taking a shit on my shitter and looked in the mirror and I was like, oh god, this bitch got a mullet. Nah, I gotta do something about that. So I went and I got my coffee, and here I am, cutting my hair, making myself less trailer trash for your bags. Not really, that's for me, because I hate mullets, man. I can't. I don't want a mullet on me. I'm good. But thank you, everybody. If you stick to the end, thank you even more. If you like the way it turned out, go ahead, give me a comment or whatever. A like. Awesome. And then, yeah. So I'm going to show you these little dreadies that I just cut off, and then when I do cut again, I'll go ahead and make sure to show everybody. Happy journeys. These are dreadlocks I just cut off. Keep in mind, I pulled this one apart, so this is one dreadlock. Tuft. And then the rest of these are, oh, that's one. That one apart a little bit. Okay, so these are all the little dreadies that I snipped off. And remember, this was all the hair I started off with. So I decided to do a slow-mo so that you could see the dreadlocks, and I thought that I was going to get my words out in time, but obviously I didn't. So what I was trying to say was, this is just a reminder, these are the dreadlocks I started off with in my first video, which means that all this hair is bleached hair, which is why it's so much shorter than the new growth, because the damage it does lock differently. It'll either not lock, or it will like overly lock and just scrunch into itty bitty little pieces. So I decided to do a slow-mo simply so that you guys could really see the dreadlock. And I figured that if I did slow-mo, then it would kind of like slow it down for your eyes. But yeah, I just wanted to come on and let you know. Sorry I got cut off there, but yeah. So if you stick to the end, thank you. I appreciate it. This bit is just slowly showing my dreadlocks, so it's really honestly, do you want to see it or do you not? It's up to you. I just figured some people might want to. 5, 6, 7 inches. Turn it over. From here to here. What? Yeah. I'm glad it came off. I like the way it looks. Let me know in the comments below what y'all think.